Excitement is building as the Cats get ready to tip off in the NCAA tournament tomorrow.
That's right. True Blue fans are getting a first look at Abilene Christian as they took the court just a short time ago for an open practice. Claire Crouch and Charlie Walter join us live now from True Blue Jacksonville.
Good afternoon, guys, from True Blue Jacksonville. I cannot believe it. We are finally here. March Madness has officially begun, and we get to be right in the middle of it. It is so cool.
The sunshine beating down on us here in Florida. A little chilly before the sun came out, but now it's feeling like Florida is supposed to.
Thank goodness.
In mid-March. And Abilene Christian making the tournament for the first time ever. It's interesting because we walked into the locker room, and you could tell when they saw this swarm of Lexington media coming in, they were thinking, is this all for us?
Oh.
They'd never seen anything like it. Probably two people in their media press conferences, but it was packed in there. They had big smiles on their faces. They're ready for the opportunity, and it's a tale of two completely different programs. You have Kentucky with all the banners, the lottery picks, a Hall of Fame coach, the national titles, and then you have this team 5 years removed from being in Division II. This is their first winning season ever and the first time they've ever made it to the NCAA tournament, which means it's a massive opportunity to show the world that Abilene Christian can play some basketball.
We couldn't have got a better draw. I mean, we're playing the University of Kentucky, you know? I mean, one of the most historic blue bloods, maybe the most historic blue blood college basketball program in the country. You know, you're playing five-star recruits. You're playing a Hall of Fame coach, the best fan base in the country. So every time anybody the next 48 hours is going to talk about the University of Kentucky, they're going to mention Abilene Christian. So it's an incredible way for us to share our story of our university. This was the dream. This was the vision.
Think of Florida Gulf Coast, think of UMBC. All it takes is one win in the NCAA tournament and you put your team on the map. So their fans have to be awfully excited about that. We know that they have some fans in there right now, and we expect a swarm of blue to take over Jacksonville awfully shortly.
We certainly do. We know that the fans travel. Big Blue Nation, they don't care where the Cats are playing. They will be there. We're now just a few hours away from seeing the Cats in practice on the court. And, okay, there's only been one True Blue fan that we've seen so far here at VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. He was sitting in the stands all alone. He is actually from Jacksonville. He's just an SEC fan. He doesn't care about LSU. He chose the Cats, and yes, of course, he was decked out in his Kentucky blue, which he said was actually very hard to find up until this week.
Bought it 2 days ago, but I couldn't hardly find any actually here in Jacksonville. They only had like 2 shirts and maybe 1 hat.
So obviously that has to change, and I think it's going to. I'm sure we're about to see lots of Kentucky-themed things popping up all over the place because the security people here have been so amazed at just how many Kentucky news stations are here. They're like, wow, there's a lot of y'all. I'm like, honey, just you wait. This is getting ramped up. So like we said, just a few hours away from seeing the Cats on the court for the first time. Will PJ have that boot on? Everybody wants to know. We're gonna find out. Lots more to come today from True Blue Jacksonville for sure. So for Charlie Walter, I'm Claire Crouch, and we will send it back to you.